poetry repeater for the first time ever. But I changed the title, so I guess it's a little bit better. Sobering Soliloquy is the name of this one. I despise weather talk. I hate hearing people complain about traffic. I dread when people ask me, "What do you do?" And I say, "About what?" They usually pause for a second when I respond like that to such a vague statement. I search for clarification, like, "What do I do for work?" or "What do I do for fun?" Without hesitation, they respond by saying, "Work." I loathe that question. I work to pay my bills and feed my family. What I do for work and what I do for my soul are two entirely different animals. I detest when I ask the rhetorical pre-programmed question, "How are you doing?" and I hear crickets fill all the spaces and lies follow when they tell me, "I'm good." "Oh, are you really good? Are you not moody today? Are you not irrational? Are you not upset or a bit dreary?" Good seems like what you would say about a mediocre plate of spaghetti, a boring TV show, or a response that you give when you just don't know what to say and you are far too uncomfortable with the idea of making me uncomfortable. Tell me the truth. Tell me about the echoes that rattle your bones and send chills down your spine. I am fine with uncomfortable. Tell me about the orgasms you felt when you finally fell into the pit of passion and got lost. Tell me about how hard it was to climb out. Tell me about that time you ran away when you were a child because you didn't like the way that the shadows cast images on the walls of your bedroom. Let me swim in between those lonely feelings. What makes you tick? What makes your heart sick? What is it that you think about when you are on long car rides across open spaces? What is it that you dream about? What awakens inside of you when you look down at the earth from the portal windows on airplanes? What is it that fuels the gears inside the machine of your mind? Tell me about those times when you got so angry you literally felt like your head was going to rupture like a baby grape tomato and splatter all over the teacher's chalkboard. Tell me about that girl you had a crush on and the love affair you had with her, how you had the same birthday and the same interests and you believed it was a sign that you were meant to be together. Then tell me about how she was so sweet to your face. And then one day you caught her talking shit about you and you realized it was all a show, all so you would help her in computer class, just a passing grade. That's all you were to her. Tell me about how she crushed you. Tell me about your pain. Explain the angles of your scars and who put them there. Like the cuts on an aspen tree, lining the switchbacks, initials left by passing travelers, there to symbolize the marks people left on you. That would be ridiculous though. For you to tell me things like that? After all, we just met, or maybe we didn't. Maybe I have even known you for years. Even with all the time that we have shared, I may have never dipped that deep into your equilibrium. Maybe I haven't dived into your mentality and almost drowned from the gravity. So much time wasted in friendships that never did anything but skim the surface. Let's jump right in. I want to find the biggest band-aid on your body and rip it off, without a single care for what lies beneath. Life is too short to waste so much time with pleasantries. And the next time you ask me about what I do, please don't be surprised when I give you a complex answer. We constantly fill these spaces with illusions of happiness, photos, profiles, and news feeds depicting the closest thing we can to a perfect life. When we all know we are just one big ball of hatred, disdain, and sadness bouncing around the neon lights of the pinball machine. There's a lot of energy in those negative thoughts. I've always heard people say, you need to stop and smell the roses. Guess what? We also need to stop and smell the trash. In life, we cannot have a single appetizer of happiness without a small garnish of suffering. I want to relish in that suffering, that sobering soliloquy. I want to roll around in the mud wearing nothing but white clothes and afterward allow the whole world to witness my crusty, dry stains left over from that moment when I stopped wasting time and I found your heart beneath your version of kind. Thank you.